Welcome back to the paddock here in Monterey, and I'm pleased to say that I've just managed to drag Mike Seymour away from one of his customer cars. We were about to go live there, Mike, and then you were doing what you do basically. You were helping one of your customers with a fantastic Porsche, just putting it back on the lot, just coming off the track, and and this is what you do. Mike Seymour Enterprises, you look after fantastic cars.
Yeah, thank you. We're happy to be here at the Rolex Monterey reunion, and we're taking care of 8 cars this weekend, so it's a little bit of a chore. We're back to back on a lot of sessions, and we've got 5 different customers driving the 8 cars, so it gets very busy.
Yeah, and they're fantastic cars. We're going to swing around and have a look at some of them just under the lot here. We've got World Endurance cars, Le Mans cars, Can-Am cars, Trans-Am cars, and I mean, these are incredible vehicles. And I was chatting about them before. When we look at this one here, the number 10 car, the Wins, back in the day, it would have taken a team of people to look after that car, and you've got to get it ready with 2 or 3 people and get it ready to go out on track.
Right, we do a lot of preparation at the shop. We spend about a month on the cars before the event, so that when we get here, we have the least amount of work to do possible, other than your basic maintenance. So you get, we have 11 guys here working and keeping the cars fit, and new tires and brakes.
Let's just have a little walk down as well, because something that strikes me that we were chatting about before is if you got the budget to buy like this Toyota here, this endurance car, it's a hell of an undertaking for a privateer to buy one of these and look after one of these, isn't it?
Correct, yes, and the advantage of my professional motorsports background is taking care of cars like this when they were being run in anger in a professional series. So it's nice to be able to, in a little more casual circumstance, be able to maintain the cars for these guys, and they know that they can trust me and my team of also former professional race car mechanics to be able to handle the needs and basic maintenance.
And that's the thing as well, as we just stroll down, Mike, I was chatting to you, I said, how'd you get into this? And you've made this your business. People would think that the only way to sort of, have a living at the track is just simply by being the guy, being the driver. But you sort of realized early on that you don't have to just be the driver. If you've got some mechanic skills, then put them to use.
Right, yeah, it started 1987 at Skip Barber Racing Series. I went there to maybe be a driver. I had a really good time driving the cars, and a really good time being a mechanic. And I enjoyed being a mechanic, had a lot of good skills there, and I realized early on what it took to be a driver, and the amount of money and the contacts and the sponsors. And I enjoyed being a mechanic so much, I just stayed on that side of it, and here we are.
Yeah, here we are. And I want to walk you this way, Mike, because I've been coming to Monterey now for 2 or 3 years, and one car that I've seen at the shows is right here, the number 8, the Jerry Titus Pontiac Firebird. I love this car. I love this car. Talk to me about this one.
It's a very beautiful car that was restored by Bruce Canepa back in 2015, 2016. I took the car over in 2018, and we've done a lot of mechanical tuning with this car. And when I got the car, it was about a 15th place finishing car, and these days it's right around the top 7. So that's always fun to be able to improve on something that's already nice.
And for me, as an English guy coming to the US races, when I think of what I would have liked as a kid, as a Matchbox car or a Hot Wheels car, it would have been that. These 1966 to 72 Group 8 cars, they're just fantastic. They shake the bones in your body when they start up.
Yeah, they do. They're a lot of fun, and I'm very lucky to be able to prepare 3 of them. We've got the Jerry Titus Pontiac, we have the Dana Chevrolet Camaro, which is a 67 Camaro, and then we have a 69 Camaro that was originally built in the garage of Jerry Lagarde out of Ohio, a pretty famous racing family in SCCA GT1 and Trans Am racing. And this car, when we got it, it had all the original documentation from General Motors to Jerry Lagarde for how to specifically build this exact car at home in your garage.
That's phenomenal. That's the number 44 car right on the end of the lot here, Dupla color. And I mean, the color of that car, I mean, it's just, Look how good that paintwork is.
Yeah.
How do you get paintwork to look that good?
A lot of preparation and just maintenance. We like waxing the cars. Everybody here that works on these cars likes keeping them beautiful. And in the day when we were professional racing, the beauty was the last part that you did. Yeah. The mechanicals were always first, and this is not really flip-flopped, but the beauty is just as important as the mechanical aspect.
Yeah, the first thing that you guys are going to be looking after for these privateer drivers is the steering and the brakes.
Yeah, for sure. Safety first. A lot of these drivers come from various backgrounds, and safety is always paramount. So steering, brakes, and then the rest of the suspension, and just making sure the cars are mechanically sound every session.
Listen, Mike, it's been fantastic talking to you. Thanks a million. I'm going to be back chatting to you, I'm sure, later on throughout the day. Great. And I'm looking forward to seeing your cars out on the track. So thank you ever so much.